In recent days, Mursteko's thoughts took him back to the hives in vain. Big things were a common sight in those red jungles, and too often their nests would encroach the hiver villages. Predators that they were, these gargantuan beasts would see the scurrying creatures of the hive as an easy meal source, and as their herds grew, they would nest closer and closer to their prey. This continued until the hive soldiers would amass, and they would strike out into the jungle to crush the nest and protect the hive. Now, along the northern coasts, Mursteko's family is besieged by a new foe. Clad in steel and striking with blades, the armies of the Holy Nation attacked not simply for food or their own survival, but for their own inscrutable, more human reasons. Regardless, they threatened the hive long enough, Mursteko would strike back. Attacking the Holy Phoenix, leader of the nation, was suicide, according to the flotsam ninjas at his side. An incredibly capable warrior himself, his throne in the city of Blister Hill was guarded by legions of the best equipped, most fanatical soldiers of the Holy Nation. The other leadership must be targeted. Outside of the Phoenix, there were two High Inquisitors who directed the bulk of the military. Far south in the city of Stack, near the border of the Shek Kingdom, resided High Inquisitor Seda. Preoccupied mostly with outlaws and renegade Shek warriors, a long distance away from any front line, he wasn't a useful target. Nearby, in the twin fortresses of Okryn's Shield, commanded High Inquisitor Veltana. His charge protected Okryn's pride from both the United City's aggression, as well as any malfunctioning machines from the Iron Valley. His downfall would put the Holy Nation in the most immediate disarray. But before an assault on Okryn's Shield could take place, they needed distractions. Like owning a big thing and overextending with an attack, leaving it vulnerable, they would strike the unimportant flanks of the beast, and when it's confused, panicked, and lashing out, they'll deal a critical blow. The first phase was a raid on Rebirth, the Lord Phoenix's master project. Disrupting the site would undoubtedly force the Phoenix to allocate more resources and manpower to protect and continue the work, leaving the more important areas lacking. Second, an all-out attack on the frontier base of Okryn's Fist. As the first line of defense against hordes of cannibals, as well as Mursteko and his allies, reinforcing this outpost would be their highest priority. Again, shifting vital resources away from their true target. Hello everyone, welcome back to Kenshi. Oh, we saw what our upcoming plans will be. We're going to do a full squad assault against Rebirth. Not that there's really any benefit to attacking Rebirth mechanically in-game. There aren't any world states that are assigned from that attack. That makes for a fun story. And it's something to do. From there, depending on how well that goes, we will look to do a larger attack. But before I leave, I do want to do a quick trip back to the scrapyard, or scrap house, whatever, in the Black Desert. See if there are any good weapons to be upgrading with. We're going to send Mursteko over there to do that. And Rue, just in case. Carry anything. And we'll bring this new escapee that we rescued a while back. For up a name. He's more or less battle ready. Or travel ready at least. Rue's probably got some spare food. We got a lot of spare junk. What's going on out here? Bandits and a dog. Dog might even win that. Well, let's actually drop this masterwork plate armor off. Or someone can use it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of masterwork yet, so that white plate will come in handy. But this group's ready to go. Bit of a trip, but with this a small group, I don't expect... You never know. Could be issues. Have to be a little careful. We'll have to run from any holy nation that we run into, though. Other than that, town's just going. Got a ton of books from last outing. And most people's jobs are kind of finishing off. We don't have a ton of work left to do. Got the armor smiths still kind of working. With nothing else to do, we might as well just keep making really whatever. Try to get a crit masterwork here and there. Get her working on a couple unholy plates, I guess. Gecko's just working away on weaponry still. Maybe we could make a few chainmail pieces here while we're at it. They take absolute ages to build, but oh, okay, we have a lot of unholy plates. Whatever. A few more won't hurt. Maybe we have a few chainmail we could upgrade to. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good overall. We'll let them do what they're doing. More concerned about the shopping trip right now. Aside from the few Meito weapons we have, and the occasional Mark III here and there, we're mostly on Mark 1s and Mark 2s that we've self-crafted. So we have the entire tier ahead of them. You got Mark 3, Edge 1, Edge 2, maybe even Edge 3. So if we're going to get into a bit of a scuffle, might as well, you know, maximize what we can do. This new escape servant, it's half decent precision. Crossbow skill could be a bit higher. If we see a decent crossbow, we might pick that up as well. And after that, we'll clean up the base a little bit and roll out to Rebirth. Not a long trip. Past Flotsam. Skirting past the wetlands here, and then we just sneak through the mountains. It's not the most well-defended place, but it's a good place to practice. The Ockran's Fist military camp would be a little stronger, probably. But I'm less interested in fighting them right now. And then after that's all said and done, I believe it's Ockran's Shield. Or Narco's Trap. I'll have to double check. But we can get the High Inquisitor from whichever of them is in. If we manage to do the attack on Rebirth well enough, that is. Can't underestimate how strong some of the Holy Nation camps still are. And mano on mano, Inquisitors are a lot stronger than even some of our best. I guess why don't you have a weapon? Oh, you're probably working on Weaponsmith 3. Oh yeah. What have you doing? It's training, I guess. Well, let's give him some more work then. That'll keep him busy. Don't really care what's going on. Even the Holy Nation lined a bit of a wide berth. Don't want this group getting involved with them. We should be able to outrun anyone that we need to. And once we're back in United Cities, we're home free. Nothing much to worry about in that region. It just kind of went back and lost track of them, but now I'm being jumped by a bunch of sand or cloud ninjas. Shouldn't be too much to worry about. Not giving our girl here any room with the crossbow, but Mursteko's running up through a blender, so that's fine. And not too tough. Oh, knocked her out though. A little unfortunate. But he lost his arm, so guess that's what happens. Yeah, Mursteko handily handles groups of that size. Oh, I was hoping she would wake up. I was going to send her back to the way station just to wait. I didn't want to drag her through the acid rain. But I think Mursteko's going to have to drag her there. I don't want to wait 90 seconds. We probably have group capable now, too, of exploring some of these ruins and workshops. So we can handle robotic enemies without too much challenge. We've got dust coats and plate jackets, which all offer pretty good acid protection. So we'd have the opportunity to go digging around in Black Desert. Well, maybe that's something to do later. Okay, it looks like you're awake. Just have her rent a room, or rent a bed, I guess, for now, and hopefully the plastic surgeon around too. Give her a quick name change. Yeah, here we go. I'm just going for a quick random name. But if anyone wants something different, you can easily change that. Just looking at the Kenshi names list here. Okay, here's one. Sandberry. Almost fitting for someone a bunch of desert cannibals was trying to eat. Yeah, that's just a placeholder. If anyone's got something else they want to see. That's one moving around. Yeah, just more cloud ninjas. Don't need to waste our time with them. Oh, and the cloud ninjas actually followed us in the Black Desert. Let's, we'll deal with that. He's slowly melting away. Well, they're doing a lot better than I thought they would. Only a matter of time, though. Mursteko can do this all day. Okay, let's go back to shopping. Guy wants more. Indeed, everybody dies. Yeah, I don't think any of them are getting up again. Well, let's see what he's got this time. Mark III Falling Sun. Masterwork Eagle's Cross. An Edge Polearm. Not bad. Frag Axe. Don't think anyone's strong enough to use that. An Edge 3 Falling Sun. This is really nice. Well, before I commit to anything, let me double check what we have in the stores here. Edge 1 Sabers. An Edge 2 Falling Sun. Pretty hefty. Needs 60 strength, I believe, to run that one. How's Ruka doing on the strength? 58. So she could probably use this Edge 2. Wouldn't need to buy the Edge 3, though. Planks are boring. Blunts are boring. Could use some long cleavers. Oh yeah, let's check that out again. Okay, so here's what we got. Maybe you went a little overboard, but I had lots of money to sell. Pretty much broke even, too. Got the Edge 3 Falling Sun, an Edge 1 Combat Cleaver, Edge 1 and 2 Polearms, an Edge 2 Moon Cleaver, Edge 2 Nodachi, Masterwork Old Bow Mark II, and then 3 Long Cleavers, Mark 1 and 2, as well as the plans for the Falling Sun. Which I'll probably never need, because we have an Edge 3 Falling Sun just chilling out. Didn't buy any heavy weapons, because they're... or blunt weapons, I guess, because they're heavy enough at the grade I'm making them. I don't know how well our users would handle them quite yet. I didn't buy the fragment axes either, because they're absolutely clown level heavy. 80 or 90 strength to use. No one's quite that strong yet. I think I'll leave Raquelin with, whatever. He's with the spring bat. We'll give Sandberry the old world bow. But we'll need regular bolts. Only have heavies. So we'll see what is around here. We'll buy the heavy. We'll buy out the regulars. I don't think this guy will have anything, but worth a look. Nope. I don't believe we can create heavies and longs. I don't know which way you guys are going, but I don't think you need to be running through the water there. Not gonna melt, just have better things to do than wait for you to swim. $30 shots, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. Not a bad amount. Might be worth popping into Hang, Stoat, maybe Shobatai. See if they have a ranger shop. Didn't buy the Eagle's Cross. Far more range, far more upfront damage. Kind of like for Kellen with the shotgun style. Close range, high damage crossbow. And Sandberry's not ready for an Eagle's Cross. That would just be friendly headshots for all day. I think she's good. She doesn't have the skill level required for the old world. Crossbow 36. I think she needs 80. Whatever. She'll learn fast. And she'll be more effective with that than this junk bow. 57 to 76 damage. Yeah, that's like 3 times. Who are you? And ninja. You're awfully fast. Oh, I guess gotta turn you on range, don't I? That would explain things. Okay, enough. Get back going. Well, this might be a little bit more of an interesting fight. 10 Blood Raiders or so. Whatever, we'll let it happen. I guess Sandberry's way down a little bit. So slow. Oh, she can do some longsword practice then. Ooh. That was an unfortunate hit. That Hunter running in for the rescue, though. Kind of. Just a quick patch up and he's on his way. Rue got beat up quite a bit though, but I don't usually have her in combat. Doesn't really have the stats that most elder animals would. You have a repair kit? Yeah, you do, you're just really slow at it. Oh, fair enough, let's get going. Hey, no ranger shop in Hang. You'll have to score some bolts though. Not from this guy. Probably not the mechanical shop either, but That's worth a quick look. Just construction stuff. Farm shop won't. We have here clothing, nope. I don't think there's anything for us here. Quick check in the bar though, and then I guess I'll have to pop over to Stoat. Nope. Okay, rolling to Stoat. Looks like we got a ranger shop here. So that should cover our needs. And a few extra stacks of longbow, or not longbolts, regular bolts. See the plans for them, we'll pick them up too. Regular bolts, perfect. You know what, let's just buy them all. Perfect, just what we needed. Now hopefully they can handle their way back. And I'll make sure the town's looking okay. Okay, that's about everything. Redistributed all that new gear. Upgraded any armor where I could. That's as good as we're gonna be. So it's time to head off to Rebirth. Trying to keep everyone together. I'll see how fast we're all moving. Most people are just under 30, unless they have a couple leg upgrades. Like for Kellen here, 51. I'll leave everyone in 2 groups. In case. Main group is a little bit more combat oriented. Keep it coming, Beep. And Agnew. You can celebrate when we're done in Rebirth. I'm carrying the crab because he's just so slow. He only moves up 13, even with, wow, 97 athletics. So crabs are super slow, but we'll drop him off once we get into a fight. And he can do what he does. And Beep and Agnew are just going to go off on their own. That's fine, I guess. Agnew's rocking the Mato Mooncleaver. A little bit heavy for them, but whatever. Didn't leave it behind. Beep's got an edge too, no dachi. Not, you know, a paladin killing weapon, but whatever. Do the trick. Oddly enough, you should do okay. Paladin crosses, most of them will be running, well, they have that human damage penalty. So that'll be good overall, except for Burn, Sadneil, and Agnew. They're actually going to be at a bit of a disadvantage. Plus, they're heavily armored. And the Paladin's crosses have a good amount of penetration as well. Still, more armor's better than less. Everyone's back together again. Hopefully they stay that way. A little bit of a run left. Just gotta get to the wetlands. Stick to the high ground, and we'll move around the mountain here to Rebirth. One problem we're going to have also with Bark, once combat starts, is if I try to select the whole group and have them move somewhere, he's going to slow them all down. So I'll need to either watch their speed, or be careful who I select. Getting pretty close now. Slow it down a little bit. Phone's at this gate. The turrets are empty. Probably gonna run into people around here. Holy Sentinel, not too much to worry about. Couple Sentinels over here. Yeah, this camp might not even have a whole lot of Paladins. Here they go. Sentinel. Who's got him? One thing we also got to watch out for is you don't want to be grouped one around, around one person like this, because their cleaving attacks will cause so much damage. For Kelvin, let's give him some room. These first few will just clown. Not gonna micromanage them too much. Let's leave the gate for the second group. Where do we want to run the main group to? Run them down to the ground. Like I lost a leg. I'm not going to be too worried about gripping them and dealing with them permanently right now. I think we have the advantage in this fight. Numbers, skill, and equipment. I don't give anyone home. Doesn't look like this tower's got anyone in it. But we'll loot it on the way out. Run them too. And we'll run them down to the bottom too. Here, what's going on when we get there? Got a couple guys coming in over here. Oh yeah, lots of guards down here. That'll get a little more going on. What much to you? Oh, I guess she's gonna have some help. She's probably near the point now she can start kicking limbs off. Oh, we got fighting going on here. I don't know if that's a bit of a slave revolt. Looks like it. Let's, see if Group 2 can come this way and help out. Oh, they're still way up here for some reason. Yeah, as we kill these sentinels, some of the slaves will also start breaking themselves out. Oh, nice kick to the back of the head for 82 damage. Dude got crabbed for 102 damage also, or 105. That was, dare I say, anticlimactic. Might as well start unlocking people, see what happens. If I do recruit any from here, I'm probably not going to keep them around. Only at 28, 28 recruits, I think. Isn't, not even the vanilla max. But if I do get any more, I want them to be a little more, well, trained up, I guess, for one. But a little less random, maybe a little more significant. Where the rest of the slaves running off to. Oh, there's a dude standing there. Help. Deal with him. There you go. Anyone else working out here? Yeah. We'll, get you unlocked. Middle of the day, so cages should be empty. Most of them should be out at work. A little bit harder to find because they could be working anywhere. Trying to pick up. See if we can give them a hand. Oh, they made it. Well, I think we'll do a bit of looting. Probably just garbage in here, but you never know. Still holding out hope that I find a Paladin's Cross plan somewhere. Not really that it matters at this point. I've got, I think he's running a Mark III. I've only got one cross user. So the Black Desert will keep me more than up to date with them. Well, these guys are maybe not quite fresh. Pretty beat up. Leave that guy alone. Oh, here's a whole bunch. Still chained up. Well, it wouldn't do just to leave them. Looks like it's mostly Shek. I guess makes sense. Because they were until quite recently at war. And it wasn't going well for the Shek. Some weren't even reacting. Who else can lockpick? I think you two can. I think that's it. I don't think these other guys are reacting at all. Or if they did react, they're not in the mood to leave. And there might be some on the inside. Oh yeah, here's one. A couple over here. Let's get them out. Couple defenders still hanging around. Not worry about them. These sentinels are too weak. Oh, this is quite the 90%. Don't see any other activity, so that's probably it. Oh, here's someone. Behind the ceiling lamp. Looks like it. Let's pick up Ark and get out of here. Don't really see anything else going on, so be thorough enough. No one's moving. Cool. Where was that tower? Remember there's a couple exits here and I keep going to the wrong one. That just leads to a dead end, or Blister Hill. Not ideal. Up there. And barely a scratch on that group. Emmett's got a few chest wounds, but he'll be in good form soon enough. Yeah, overall, it was incredibly one-sided. Ooh, someone's coming. Okay. Fair enough. Hard to see when you're following us. Looks like about 6. Oh, a couple other ones that are just fleeing on their own. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, now they're all talking. A couple checks joined up. Take a look at them when we get a little more navigatable terrain here. Oh, this guy, dude's got some toughness. Pretty blind though. You know, this guy's pretty strong already. Who's currently the slowest? Probably the 2 new guys. Yeah, it looks like they're the ones dragging everyone down. Well, I don't want to hang out here too long, so we'll speed things up. Still feels a little slow. Well, it should be 21. Not that bad. Maybe I was just used to the pace of combat with everyone running full speed. Kellen at 51 miles an hour. Both of his limbs masterwork. Oh, only specialist. So he could go even faster. Went through a decent amount of ammo though. Gave him a full backpack's worth. What did Sandberry do there? Yeah, a little bit of crossbow skill up. 1 stack of bolts. How does the Holy Nation feel about me now? Well, only minus 83. Oh, one of the Shek is already itching to go again. And Skara. You know what? That wasn't the big battle I was hoping it would be. I think we're going to continue our little crusade here and go straight over to Ockran's Fist. I'm going to drop the 2 new guys off on World's End. Not necessarily safe back at home. Just the 2 of them. And I don't want to bring them with. Yeah, quick pit stop at World's End. I think everyone's... Hammett could use a bit of a rest. Is he going to get it? Probably not. Nearly everyone else is ready to go, though. Have to keep an eye out on him when the fight starts. I don't think the scrawny cannibals are even worth our time to stop. There are lots of them, but they're only at single-digit stats. Wouldn't prove much of a fight. Ockran's Fist, though, we're gonna see paladins for sure. That'll be stronger than the sentinels we were fighting. Maybe some high paladins or inquisitors. Was a bit more of a challenge. What do we got here? Not just mercs. Could hire them along for the action too. I think we'll do fine on our own. No real goal with this attack. We're just going to run in, bust up as many Holy Nation troops as we can, and then hopefully head out under our own strength. Shark and fins. Look at that. That's funny. Okay, you two, we're going to drink in the unloaded LOD bar here. Everyone else, let's go somewhere else where the terrain loads. Be coming into view here pretty quick. Just cross the mountain. Who's talking about that? Home of the sacred flame of Ockran. Word has it the flame's been burning for 5,000 years. I mean, that's gotta be the work of a god, right? I'll believe in the work of a god when I see it with my own 2 eyes. Oh, there it is. Just popped in. We got a troop count here. 80 out of 80. 26 inside, 55 roaming around. I wonder if we can get a troop count on Rebirth. Probably too far away now. I said 64 residents, 71 actual. Don't know where they all were. I expect this place to be quite a lot more defended. What do you have at the gates? The sentinels. You have some turrets. Could cause some damage if anyone ran to them. And who's walking about? Just more sentinels. Got some paladins on roof turrets here. Yeah, so a couple turret operators inside. That'll be an issue. Let's drop bark before we get started here. Oh, we're getting greeted at the front door. A few more coming in. Holy Nation doesn't run crossbows, which is kind of nice, so they're always going to come approach us. Outside of the static turrets, that is, anyways. Okay, just have fun, I guess. Oh, someone's firing a turret. Hoping they spread out a little bit. They go their own individual ways. Yeah, dude, you're gonna get crabbed. You've no chance to survive. I wonder if Sans is on passive. No, he's on hold. Same difference. Got some weapon storage over there. Definitely checking that place out. Oh, you're fancy looking. Oh, you're a high paladin. Not gonna be enough. See what he has on him, though. Refitted Paladin's Cross. Some standard. Not nothing. Nothing we're interested in, though. Echo stuck behind the table. Looks like a couple paladins left, just hanging out, doing the turret work. And they're going to keep coming back. Healing one down. Getting up, trying to fight again. They'll let me running around fighting for a while still. Oh, did we have a patrol come in maybe? Yeah, we might have. Well, let's bring our best to bear here. Always loot later. Another high paladin, it looks like. Yeah, I think they're just running around, kind of dealing with the rabble as they pop up. So let's get these locked boxes out of the way. I think this is the last one. And we'll let everyone do a run for it again. Probably not doing too many fatal attacks. Their armor's pretty decent for the head and chest, so unless we do a tremendous amount to them, they'll likely get back up. I'm gonna stop that guy from teleporting. Vertical. This guy even has some high-grade gear. Ooh, what's this dude? An Inquisitor. Yeah, so he's got some beef behind him. Not enough, though. High-grade gear, but a mid-grade weapon. Not too bad. Still a couple of high paladins coming out of the woodwork. It's getting into brawls now and then. Okay, let's see what these boxes had for us. Oh, I was excited there. It's just a heart protector. A lot of lockboxes in this one. I think that's it, though. Unless we got some food in this bakery over here. Sweet, free bread. What else do they got? Very angry baker. In for a rough time. And we got food coming out of our ears, but might as well take it while we're here. Oh, who's in the prison? And some first aid kits we'll take. We'll need any holy plate armor. What's left? Got some locked rooms, or locked boxes. Got sniped from behind before I could even get to him. Or free food. Well, that's probably it. I guess I didn't check this last house. Not expecting much. Or literally anything, I guess. Was that it? Any more Holy Nation hanging around? A couple are playing dead. Oh, someone got hurt though. And Miu's got her leg busted up a bit. Still attached, it'll heal. Oops. I want to bring you. You can go back to bed. I'll just poke into these shacks while we're here. Sometimes they have a guard hanging out. Well, they have two even. Do this. Ooh, that had money. That one's not too interesting. And just the power room. Okay, who needs to be splinted up? It does. Oh, and there's Miu. She does for sure too. Probably not going to get them all walking under their own weight, though. A little bit too injured for that. Move out a little bit. We can kind of judge. Not a terrible speed, but be faster if we carried them. Yeah, that was Miu. Miu and Hammett, looked like. Two swamp refugees. Oh, we gotta pick up Parked. Don't forget that. And we'll grab Shark and Fin, I guess, with Group 1. Who do we have chasing? Oh, just some dogs. Well, leave them in peace. All in all, I'd say that left a little bit of message. Didn't really have any resistance in either of those bases. Okay, you're just kind of cruising ahead, aren't you? Maybe hang with the group a little bit. You got a fancy Edge 1 weapon, but you're not exactly the world's biggest badass out here. Yes, I think what we're going to do is get back to town, rest up, and dive straight into Oakenshield with the actual mission of taking out High Inquisitor Veltana. Probably not to kill them there. Hard to kill people, oddly enough. But we're going to capture them, bring them back, give them a nice roof seat. Don't know why our kitchen, or our prison is on top of our kitchen and rest area, but, you know, whatever. So we have a nice ocean view, if anything. And we're almost up to the top here. Switch she to her slowest again? Oh, you're about the same. Well, let's get you guys up. Main squad, you guys can just follow Shark. Shark. Bring us home. I'm not sure what exactly it'll do with these two. You know, it pops us up to, I think, 30. Which would be the vanilla maximum. It was only 2, so I'm not opposed to keeping 2 more. But I don't want to get my numbers going too high. Yeah, maybe we'll keep them along and train them up a little bit. Dexterity's always going to be pretty dire, unless I put a lot of effort into it. I can get the strength up there. And Shark's toughness is actually already pretty decent. But we could have them moving rocks around. Give them a couple of planks or something heavy, they'll be strong enough in no time. Let's put Bark back down. And let's get these beds occupied. Scar doesn't even have a scratch on her. Impressive. Oh, did this bed break somehow? Usual, I can't actually do the magic. Control Shift F10, Control Shift F11. Either are you gonna work? Nope. Let's dismantle it then. Okay, that fixed it for some reason. Oh, a beak thing. Running free. Running free into my base. Or there's other places you'd rather be. Running away from something too, that's weird. Well, and Scar, go deal with him. That'll just be a little bit of a nuisance. I'm pretty sure I said you sleep. Holy shit, 150 damage out of that crab. I think I'm beginning to understand why or how the crab raiders just utterly destroyed me when we got into that fight. Main squad looking like. Oh, Beep took some hits. A little bit of resting up. Okay, who are we fighting here? Oh. Y'all just stopped for no reason, because you guys are on a follow order. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but you can just chill. And who else needs to rest up from that? Haruka might as well. Overwatch took a few dings, but we can heal it up quick. Everyone else is looking in pretty good shape. Well, I think that's a good way to end for now. Phase 1 against the Holy Nation complete. Next time we're going to hit Auckland Shield. I expect a lot more defenders this time, and of higher quality. Especially High Inquisitor Veltana. Imagine he's going to be just a monster. But we'll see what happens there. I'm sure we'll be fine. Until then, though, thanks for watching. This has been Kenshi, and I'll see you next time.